Hey guys, it's Bubba from Walrus Team 7, and this is going to be the first episode in a series I'm starting called Storytime with Bubba, where I'll be dipping into the lore of Destiny, hidden in the cracks of the Grimoire. The first story I'll be telling you is the legend of the exotic hand cannon known as the Thorn. The Thorn was a prodigy in the Crucible. Some of you may have loved it, some of you may have hated it, but its time has passed now. Let's start from the beginning. The Thorn we know today was once a rose, held by a noble guardian, esteemed among the ranks of the city. Here, I quote an excerpt from Ghost Fragment Thorn. In its first moments as a new being, he looked down at its rose and realized, for the first time, that it held no petals, only the jagged purpose of angry thorns. The darkness that the noble man had held at bay began to seduce him. He started to become corrupt from his encounter on the moon, and this is when the beloved noble man of the city became Dredgen Yor, the betrayer. The poor guardian did not want his legacy of good works to be tainted by what he would become. This is why he changed his name to Dredgen Yor, to start his new life as the darkness he was. Along with the unnamed innocents, Dredgen Yor slew prestigious guardians such as Pehanin, the hunter who journeyed with Pradith and Kabir down into the Vault of Glass, and Jaren Ward, the original owner of the Last Word. Dredgen Yor had made acquaintance with Jaren Ward in his past life, but they would meet one more time, as Jaren was leading a band of survivors out of Palamon's ashes, where they would duel to the death, leaving Jaren dead and Shin Malphur, the hunter, to inherit the Last Word. Shin Malphur would take up his mentor's hand cannon and use it to finally kill Dredgen Yor and end the Thorn's killing spree. That's it. That's the story of the Thorn, the exotic hand cannon that wreaked havoc in the Crucible and in the story. But now I want to go into some smaller details, ones that I dug up myself from looking around in the Grimoire and the story. But a lot of it is my speculation. So if you guys have anything I might have missed or messed up, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. The first point I'd like to make is that the Thorn's exotic perk is Mark of the Devourer, which is a poison damage over time effect, which is either ironic or coincidental that the noble guardian was poisoned with some darkness and over time changed into Dredgen Yor. The second point I'd like to make is that in Taken King, there's new armor pieces called artifacts, and each are class specific. Well, the hunters have one called Dredgen Yor's Rose, which implies that Dredgen Yor was a hunter. But other than this little tidbit, I find nothing else important about the Dredgen Yor's Rose. Another thing I thought I should share is that Dredgen Yor's ghost didn't stand idly while his guardian slipped into madness. He tried to reason with him and bring him back to the light, but inevitably, Dredgen Yor gave his ghost an ultimatum: stay with me and die, or leave with your life. It is my firm belief that the ghost didn't give up on Dredgen and stayed, and was killed by him. What kind of darkness would drive a guardian to slay his own kind and his ghost? Whatever he found on that moon was dark indeed. In the exotic bounty in Year 1 Destiny to gain the Thorn, a light in the dark, the last step is to go down into the Fogoth Strike and slay a wizard named Yor the Unwed. It is my firm belief that Dredgen Yor also found Yor on his trip to the moon, and one way or another, she corrupted his beautiful rose into the Thorn that drove him to madness. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video, and if you guys enjoyed watching it, like and subscribe to Walrus Team 7, and if there's something you guys want to know more about or even want to tell me, put it down in the comments along with suggestions for other Destiny lore videos you'd like to see.